Charlie, it's a 2-0 defeat here at Notts County today. How would you assess your side's performance?
Good performance. In my opinion, more than enough to get something from the game, but ultimately haven't because of, again, individual mistakes. And Kyle's cost us a goal in the first half and puts us behind. And one thing you don't want to do is get 10,000 people in the game and behind the team. And Rowy's not done his job from a corner, and ultimately that's cost us the game, regardless of what goes on at the other end. We've done, like I said, had more than enough opportunities. It's easy to say, oh look, their goalkeeper gets man of the match. The goalkeeper's made some decent saves. We've had some really good opportunities. I'm being critical, but we've not worked him enough more with the balls that have gone in the box. But like I say, I think we've done more than enough today to get something, and we ultimately haven't because, again, of individuals. And I'm not going to not point the finger because ultimately something needs to change, and that people making, like I say, people are going to make errors, but our errors are leading to goals against us, which is giving us a problem.
In terms of in front of goal, as you said, there was a couple of missed opportunities, one for Danny Rowe in the first half, one for Jordan Williams. It's especially frustrating looking back on a day like today, knowing that both those opportunities could have levelled the game and potentially changed how it panned out.
They could have. Again, we've had, like I say, had those chances. We've had a Stonewall penalty turned down, well, not in my opinion, in the opinion of their players. So that, again, that's the lad's fouled. He thinks he's fouled. He goes to the floor and puts his hand on the ball in the penalty area. Should be a penalty, it's not given. That's again a big frustration because at that point we're well in control of the game for the first part of the second half. That then again would change the momentum if we score. Other balls have been put across the box. It's difficult to comment without looking back, but the last one the Ducks puts in for me. There's three people stood on the edge of the box. They've got to get themselves in there. We have to score. There has to be a goal, and it's not a difficult goal. It's a tap-in. Kyle has an opportunity. I think that potentially is offside, but plenty of chances. But we haven't done our jobs in both penalty areas, and that's not a great recipe for winning games in terms of conceding cheap, poor goals and not scoring at the other end. Not a great recipe.
Is it feeling a bit like Groundhog Day at the moment away from home, where we've come away from home, performed well, but have nothing to show for it?
Yeah, a little bit. Like I say, the general parts of the game are very good. But I suppose ultimately football is pretty critical in the fact that you're judged in both penalty areas. We could have scored. What we can't do is concede the goals we've conceded. They're so cheap. A throw-in where we switched off. But ultimately, then the ball goes into the lad's feet, 25 yards from goal, facing his own goal with bodies around him. Kyle gets rolled too easily, and the ball's in our net. After we start quite positively, and then if you're picked off in the second half with 10-15 minutes to go when you're throwing bodies forward, I can understand us being stretched, but you can't see from a set piece. In fairness, I don't know what happened. I'd look the other way, but I know the number 3 scored. I know the number 3 is being marked by Danny Rowe, and he's been told that before half time, because he has a habit of wanting to mark 6 yards from somebody, and that's cost us a game, and that will change. And if it doesn't change, then it won't be the person marking will change. Personnel will change because he's got to do a job for us. Going back, end of story.
Obviously, for today's game behind us, now move ahead to Tuesday against Barnet. It's just important about putting it behind us now and moving ahead to Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But I think, well, listen, we won't put it behind us and forget about it. We have to learn from it. So we'll go through it, we'll analyse the game. We'll show some stuff on the video, and people will be made to watch what they've done and what they can do better, because that's again a learning opportunity. And then we'll focus on what we need to do against Barnet. They're a good side. Started the season really, really well. Not a great deal we can do in terms of preparation on the field, because it's it's a quick turnaround, and Monday will be more of a recovery session. We might walk through a little bit of stuff, but ultimately there will be some clips that we need to watch and get a plan in place for what we're going to do against them, and we'll look to as we do in every game, we'll look to try and win. The disappointment is that we tried to do that today and we haven't. So when you don't achieve that, there's always going to be some frustration, disappointment, annoyance, and obviously it takes a little bit of time to get over that.